Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Today we are taking a look at The Witcher 4. Not too long ago we've gotten ourselves a cinematic trailer that revealed a few things about the upcoming Witcher game, so today we are going to take a quick look at it. Now, I am a huge fan of The Witcher books and games. The Witcher 3 is my all-time favorite video game, so seeing this trailer today was a welcomed surprise. Now, the trailer picks up in a snowy village with the villagers picking one of their own as a sacrifice for a monster that dwells in the woods. And the sacrifice is this woman here, and we see that the villagers are preparing her for the sacrifice, but as she is saying goodbye to her father in the crowd, we see somebody with two swords on their back, and it is Cirilla. So this confirms that the protagonist of the next Witcher game will be Ciri, and it also confirms that the canon ending for the Witcher Wild Hunt is the one where Geralt trains Ciri to become a Witcher, which is definitely my favorite ending for the Witcher 3. Also, Cirilla looks a lot older in the trailer than she looked in the Witcher 3, so for all we know this is gonna take place 10-15 years after the events of the third game. Hopefully we are going to see a glimpse of Geralt as well, even though he's not gonna be the main character. I hope that we get to see him. Maybe Ciri is going to visit him at Corvo Bianco where he's resting and drinking wine with Yennefer. The one thing that I hope they are not going to do is kill off Geralt, because if they do that, well, tears will come out big time. But back to the trailer, it looks like the father of the girl paid Ciri to slay the monster and save her from becoming a sacrifice.
A Witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did ye take? Nay, nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods.
No! You chose her.
So of course Cirilla follows her in the woods and sends her back to the village, and we get to actually see Ciri fighting this sketchy monster in a cave. Now Ciri is actually using potions as well in the fight. I think she is drinking the cat potion here so she can see better in the dark. And by the looks of it, she is using signs as well to fight off the monster. She is using Queen right here, which is of course the shield. And she does this really interesting thing where she is fighting the monster with a chain, and she is using Igni on the chain to light it up, which looks really nice. I don't know if we're gonna actually do that in the video game or if this is more of a cinematic thing, but one thing is for sure, it looks really cool. Now of course Cirilla defeats the monster and takes a trophy just like a Geralt would, but in Witcher fashion, things don't always have a happy ending because the villagers took it upon themselves to do something terrible.
So all we wanted, for her to go to the woods, to go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Now of course we don't really know much about the story of the game right now. It says here that we're thrilled to reveal the first look at The Witcher 4, our upcoming single-player open-world RPG, and it marks the beginning of a new saga with Ciri as the protagonist, embarking on her own journey to become a professional monster hunter. Now personally, I wouldn't mind if the game picked off where The Witcher 3 left off. So in the first part we could see, Cirilla traveling with Geralt, and we see him training Ciri, and later on in the game we get to see her on her own. For example, in the beginning of The Witcher 3 we travel with Vesemir, so I wouldn't mind if The Witcher 4 started like that as well. We just see Geralt and Cirilla traveling the continent, picking up monster contracts in different villages, and going after monsters. We see Geralt training Ciri, teaching her how to brew potions and everything like that. Although in The Witcher 3 she did know how to brew potions, but hopefully we're gonna see more of that, or who knows, I really don't know how things are going to go. I do know that Doug Cockle, which is the voice actor for The Witcher 3, said that Geralt will be present in the next Witcher game as well, but yeah, we'll see how things go. One thing's for sure though, I am very excited for a new Witcher game, and I'm glad that we play as an established character as well, and not as a new unknown character. Or I'm happy that we don't really get to create our own character or Witcher. I think having an established character is much better. For example, Geralt, you know, having him throughout all of the 3 games just, I think, made the story really, really good, and it made us kind of be attached to Geralt. So hopefully the same thing is going to happen with Cirilla here. Now, of course, we don't really have a release date or anything like that for the game, but since we have a trailer, they are definitely working on the game, which is great. So hopefully we're gonna see The Witcher 4 in a few years here. I believe when it came to Cyberpunk, I think we saw the first cinematic trailer about 7-8 years before the game came out, but hopefully that's not going to be the case for The Witcher 4 here. But there we have it. That is about it from me today. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.